Ladies, a pleasant day to all. Standing here in the front of you is a great privilege for me to speak out and share what's on my mind about one of the issues here in the Philippines. Poverty. As we all know, Philippines is belong to the countries who are still developing. But what are the factors that keeps on pulling us down? For the past 40 years, according to the research, we have a law to moderate economic growth. Economic. It is always the economy. Low salary, high prices of products. Low price of raw materials from here, then will be sold in very high value as finished product. Unemployment. Every day, hundreds or even thousands of Filipinos flew overseas to work because Philippine salary is not enough. It is because of our state, developing country. The always reason of government officials. High inflation during crisis periods. Uncontrollable population growth. Too many factors. But the question is, what are Filipinos doing to aid it? What are the actions that Philippine government doing to combat it? World Bank for 2021 slashed gross outlook on the Philippines to 4.3% from 5.5% previously. Instead of climbing up to the top, we are degrading. They project that our economy to expand 6.3%, but on their latest forecast expected that only 5.5%, lower on their projections. So how and what are the government doing? The first solution that they have is the greater access to education. DOST, CHED, and many more government and non-government organizations is there to give scholarships, subsidies, and more to every students who deserve it. And mostly of grantees are poor students who wants to continue their studies. Focusing on education. Government has been doing a lot for education sectors, believing that it is the first step to develop a better country. Poverty and education has always been with each other. Poverty affects the education of every youth Filipinos, but as I've said, government has actions on it, like the Pantawid Pamilyang Pilipino program or 4Ps since 2007. It is a conditional cash transfer program to help every household. Except on scholarships, Philippines has different programs from different organizations where they gave cash to aid poverty and provide education. Following what Dr. Jose Rizal said, ang kabataan ang pag-asa ng bayan. Government is there behind of every youth's future. Most of Filipinos can continue their studies due on poverty. But did you all know that successful tycoons came from low profiles too? Wealthiest tycoons in the Philippines are no strangers to early struggles in life. Like Mariano Q, owner of drugstore, once became an employee of drugstore who started from 100 pesos capital and built a carrito to sell, is now the owner of Mercury Drugstore. We also have Socorro Ramos, the owner of National Bookstore, who started with just 211 pesos. A. Calooy, who is exposed to poverty at an early age, has a business now, the RNC Marketing Philippines. Poverty will always be there, and as government continues to find a way out on it, Filipinos shouldn't stop and just wait. What I'm saying is to help yourself out too and don't rely on hires. Helping yourself to be successful, either education or starting a unique way of success. It is not only beneficial for you, but to the economy too. It is not the poverty is the problem, but us. So keep on moving, because as you go ahead, the nation will follow. Always remember, poverty is not the hindrance. Just start moving. As what Lao Tzu said, a journey to 1,000 miles begins with a single step.